Hey, wait for me. Toby, come. Come here, heel. Good boy. Ouch. Toby, lay down. Toby, try again, down. Good boy. Come. Aubrey Jenkins, what's going on? Welcome. Welcome to the Toby Walk on Tuesday morning. The Tuesday morning Toby Walk. Is he gonna do? He's doing his thing just that quick. I think we were about 1, 2, 3, 4. We're about 6 blocks from home, 8 blocks from home. Toby's already popped the cork. Come here to me. Good. Toby's already popping the cork on the bottle here. Wait. How's your morning? My morning has started off with a poop. With a Toby poop. It was kind of hard to get out of bed this morning. I got up, but I couldn't get going. Whoops, wrong bag. I was up, but I couldn't get my body in motion. But we did manage to get out. We're about 10 minutes, at least 10 minutes late, what I consider. I tried to be on by 6:30. I'm trying to get on quicker than that, though, but it doesn't happen. How's your day, Aubrey? How is your day? It would always. Anytime, JD. Hello, dearest. How's my JD today? Wow, 2 for 2. We got 2 million in the building and 2 million thumbs ups already. We're batting 1,000. Awesome. It's a beautiful morning. Another beautiful morning. It's 60 degrees out, but the humidity must be way down because I'm actually chilled. It's kind of chilly out and it's 60 degrees. It's going to be in the upper 80s, probably close to 90 today. Okay, come here. Come on, heel. Come on, Bubba. Come on. Come on, heel. So we're going to get some heat. Wee! Surprise! You got... Yeah, I finally got... I'm so sorry it took so long. I had to turn it into the right size. Thank you. Hey, Aubrey, you see JD's? That's actually JD's picture that she's flexing her emoji. That's her personal emoji. JD's been a member since the very beginning, since we first got monetized. She's one of the people that helped us get monetized. If you're looking to build your channel, JD's a friend to have. She's got 1 million friends. Check her out. Check her out, Aubrey. Anytime, anywhere. A beautiful surprise. I went to get Toby Dog sticker. I met myself. How do you get a personal emoji? You become a member of the Toby's pack and you send me a picture that you want. We've got room for more. I believe that's, besides me and Toby pictures up there, that's three of the channel members have pictures up there. Ideal. Oh no, Helen Okoya's got one too. Helen Okoya's got one. I believe hers are words. Anastasia Blessed. Oh, maybe Helen's isn't up there. I can't see from here. Can I please have one? You gotta join the club. Aubrey Jenkins, once you join the membership, how do you do that? If you look at the bottom right of your screen there, and there's a $sign. You see the $sign? You touch that $sign, and it tells you, well, you want to make a super chat or a super sticker, join the membership or give a gift membership. You hit that join the membership. Our memberships are 99 cents a month. We keep it at the lowest rate allowed by YouTube. We have the lowest rate allowed by YouTube, like the liquor store says, lowest state liquor prices. Yeah, same thing. That's the least amount that YouTube will let us charge. If we could give them away, well, we do. We give them away bunches. Every month we give away 10 or more. Besides the 10 that YouTube gives us. So there's a chance you could get a gifted one. Hey, Harley Hughes, good morning to you. It's lagging crazy for me. Uh-oh. Internet connection. Toby Tobes. He's feeling it today. We haven't seen any rodents yet, thank goodness. And we remembered our knee braces. We got our knee braces on. We didn't bring water, though. It's too cool to have water. Should have brought the Frisbee, because we're going to be down by the park. I believe we're going to be at the park. I'm trying to look where we're at. Yep. We played Frisbee already this morning. We played Frisbee. Took out the trash, that kind of stuff. You see our containers. It's blue bin day. Aubrey says, "Can you please sub to me?" Did you leave a message on one of my shorts? I'll get to it this coming weekend. You know, I work and I work and I work, and I take care of this dog. I'm constantly on the move with him, so I don't get a whole lot of time to sit and watch videos. Because when I come to sub, I'm going to come and I'm going to watch some of your videos. I'm going to make some comments and do it the right way. You know, if you don't do it the right way, YouTube will take them subs away. Hello. I'll tell you what we can do today. Is we can we'll pin you. How's that? Let me find one of your shorter messages here, and we'll give you the pin. There we go. How many subs do you have, Aubrey? Hey, not Jethro Tull. What's going on? What's going on this morning? We got Aubrey in the pin, fam. Does everybody have Aubrey? You've got 150? Well, you're making your way. I remember when we were at 150. It's like you look every day. You know, the key to that is to not look every day. It takes the stress away. If you look every day, you're going to end up with a lot of stress over it. You know how I know? Because I looked every day. I looked every day, and I'd get 2 or 3 subs, and then YouTube would take 1 or 2. Then I'd get 5 subs, and YouTube would take 2 or 3 back. It was like that. It was a battle. Especially right at monetization. Right at the point, right before they give it to me. Somebody came and thought they were doing me a favor, and they brought 100 subs all at once in one night. You know how people do that with all their ninjas and all that. Someone thought it would be nice to do that for me one night, and it totally wrecked it. Then it was like, I'd get a sub, YouTube would take it away. I'd get a sub, YouTube would take it away for months until I got monetized. For the last couple of months that I was monetized, in the month afterwards, first couple months afterwards, they were taking the subs as soon as I'd get them. It's hot and, it's hot and a squirrel stole a bell. I would be pissed. Dude, I've been watching this little baby watermelon. I planted a bunch of sugar babies. and up trellises on the ground in grow bags, you know what I mean, along the ground, things like that, different spots. And the first one that had popped up, I was thinking, man, I'm thumping it. I'm looking at the little deal, the little arm that comes out the opposite side of the vine. That's all shriveled up. I'm thumping it. It sounds hollow. It's got the little spot underneath it where it'd been sitting on the rocks, and I actually spun it around, and I'll be danged if there wasn't a big hole in it. I've been watching it for weeks now, and I never turned it around to see because it's up against the fence, but there's a big hole in it. I was mad. I had to smash it. I smashed that watermelon. So I went around and checked all the rest. The rest of them are fine. That's like the nicest looking tomatoes I had going. I looked underneath them because they weren't turning red. I looked underneath them and they had that rot, that spot on the bottom. And I picked off most of the tomatoes on that set, tossed them out, but the rest of them are good. I plucked the first tomato yesterday. Well, not the first full-size tomato. I've been plucking the baby ones. What do they call them? Cherry tomatoes? We've been pulling those. That sucks. Got your bell pepper. Toby looks so fluffy. Yes, he does. Wee! 48 in the building. Is that what JD says? I see. Oh, we're up to, it was 33, then 54 million. 12 thumbs ups, though. Those numbers should even up a little bit. If you got a minute, double tap that screen. Double tap Toby's tail while he's got his leg up. Double tap Toby's tail while he's got his leg up. Here's that scary tree. Look at that. Looks like a face, doesn't it? We did a short here, and every time we walk by it, I always look at it. To me, it looks like a face. Someone trapped in the tree. Ooh. Horror movie. This is one of our favorite parks. I didn't bring a ball or anything. That's not what we're here for. Besides, we played Frisbee already this morning. Come on. Come on. There must have been a girl dog over here. That's Toby's reaction to the girl dog. It's hot and the squirrel stole the bell pepper. Was it a green one, or is it a yellow or red or orange? Has anybody tried, their store-bought peppers. Has anybody tried the pepper? They got a new pepper out, a new genetic pepper. I don't know how long it's been out. I noticed it last year. It's called the Aloha pepper. And it looks like an orange bell pepper, but it's got yellow stripes on it. Very, very tasty. If you see one of those, they're more expensive, of course. But if you see one, try it out. They are tasty. I should save the seeds. I wonder what I would get from them. I wonder if they'll grow more Aloha peppers or if they'll grow something else. Just because you got the seed from something doesn't mean that's what it's going to grow, right? Toby always goes under that bush. We've been coming here ever since I first got him. Ever since Toby first come to live with the Titlepro, we've been coming to this park. Toby looks so fluffy. Yeah, we had a good time at the dog show this last weekend too. Speaking of fluffy, good-looking dog, he got proper on. He won points on Sunday, but Saturday we both fell apart. Me first. I don't know what happened. Oh, I know. I explained it yesterday. What happened? There. Let's say our ring time was, what was it? It was 8 a.m. on Saturday. I got there at 6. And there were supposed to be, I think it was 15 dogs in the breeds ahead of us. So that and it takes how you say it? The average per dog is 2 minutes. That's what you count. Because that's how long it takes the judge to go over your dog and to, go through the ring and all that. So they figure 2 minutes per dog once it starts. So I figured I had 30 minutes before I had to be out there. Well, I started heading out there with probably 20 minutes to go, only to my horror to see border collies in the ring already. And I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, half those dogs from the earlier breeds didn't show up. So we were in the ring early. And I took off running, and it shocked me. You know what I mean? We took off running when we were outside the ring still to get to the ring, because I saw a border collie in there. And it wasn't our turn yet, so we hadn't missed anything. But hold on, fam. I'm dealing with Toby here. So that's why I was discombobulated on Saturday. And they say that your emotion goes down the leash. So when he saw that I was discombobulated, he became discombobulated. And we probably looked terrible. Nobody actually said how we looked. I didn't ask because I already knew. I didn't need to ask. Hold on. I didn't need to ask. I already knew. So it wasn't a surprise to me that the judge picked the other dog in our class on Saturday. Sunday we were on. On Sunday we were on. We won our class, and then we won the overall class dogs, males. So, what are you doing, Tobe? What are you doing? Wait a minute. Wait. Okay. Nature Lens Connect. Howdy. And Anastasia Blessed. The best songs are two of the people here in our audience here on our walk with us. Nature Lens Connect has got one of the best songs, and Anastasia Blessed has got the other song, and it's by Nature Lens Connect. So if you need some good music, maybe you need to look up Nature Lens Connect. I don't know if she's doing music for other folks, but 4,000 hour raid. Hey, Wamoyo. Nature Lens raid. Awesome. Thanks for bringing the raid, Nature Lens Connect. Awesome. The Drunken Pig. Hey, Drunken Pig, we know you. What's going on, Drunken Pig? Whoops. We're trying to get you a blue jacket, Drunken Pig. There we go. Nature Lens raid. The Roaming Forkman, what's going on? Set Unk Alert. Uh-oh. Hello, everybody. Ashley Williams. Welcome. Look at that dog, yeah. Awesome. Welcome, Raiders. We're just on our morning dog walk, doing our thing. Hey, Dylan 2026. Is that a sheepdog? Border Collie, yes, indeed. Nature Lens raised. Sus Bub Home. What's going on, Sus Bub Home? How do you get the star next to your name? You get the star next to your name by joining up. You join Toby membership. Toby member are 99 cents a month. Look down by the dollar sign, you'll see on the bottom right, you'll see the dollar sign. You touch on that and it takes you to the where you can do a super chat or a super sticker, or join a membership, or give gift memberships. That's where you touch. You join that membership. It's 99 cents a month. We got our membership set to the lowest amount allowed by YouTube. You can't go any lower unless you're in a different country. We get your star. You get your star. You get your personal emoji. You get the members only live streams, members only videos when they appear. Then they're members only for the first week, and then we make them regular. And shout outs, all the good stuff. Get to hang with the cool kids, right? Wamoya says, liked, thumbs up. That's what we like to see. Toby, you got 29 thumbs already. Toby, you got 29 thumbs already. I held on tight. Oh, how was the flight? Thanks, everybody. Thanks for coming on the raid, everybody. We sure appreciate you, Nature Lens. That was one hell of a flight, says Sus Bub. Good morning, Titlepro and Toby, says Anastasia. Nature Lens Connect raid. The ZG says Toby. Toby. What's going on, ZG? Edna in the village. Hey, we know Edna in the village. The drunken pig says, I didn't know we were going to land, so I jumped out over the over the landing zone without a parachute. I may be talking a little messed up. How do you get the start? Oh, we already read that. Hello, all raiders, says Wamoyo. What's going on, Wamoyo? Welcome, welcome. Assad Danger Brand is in the building. Toby, come and say hi to Assad. Come and say hi to Assad. Come and say hi. Come and say hi to your buddy. Come and say hi to your buddy, Mr. Assad. What's going on, Assad? Hey, does everybody have Aubrey Jenkins? Does everybody have the pin? Take a minute, or a few minutes, to go check out the pin. She's grown her channel. And she's been regular here. In the background, says Wamoya, thank you so much for coming. Toby, #1 dog in the world. Okay, little buddy, let's keep moving. Yeah, I've been bringing Toby down here since he was a pup. Since he was just a pup. Little puppy Toby. Yeah. Little puppy Toby. Now he's big puppy Toby. How's everybody's day? Assad says, Aubrey Jenkins, you're a good YouTuber. Sub done. Awesome. Thanks, Assad. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. One person grows, everybody grows, right? Now, Aubrey, you know not to sub back, right? For at least 24 hours. You got to wait till you go back to visit. Otherwise, YouTube will take them. Come on. Otherwise, YouTube will take them. We need to empty our pocket, but there's a puppy over here. We don't want to go that way. Hey, Tobe, let's make another lap. We'll take another lap, or you want to walk through the neighborhoods? Do you want to take another lap around the park, or you want to walk through the neighborhoods? Title 5,000 plus subs. Oh, wow, really? Congratulations. We will get there one of these days. Our subs are growing steady. They're not taking them again. They're not taking them like they were. It was pretty disheartening for a while. But they're growing. They're growing every live stream. Everybody loves the Toby. Toby Dog. He's so much fun. He's like a little old man with his what do you call it? His schedule. He's a true creature of habit. And come on, we're gonna go this way. There's a big dog. I don't want to have dogs barking this early in the morning. So we're gonna walk the street, something we don't normally do, to get to the next sidewalk. Are you almost home? No. We're about halfway getting started. We're gonna walk a little extra today. We just walked to the park, and now we're gonna go south before we go back north. Get this boy good and tired out today because he's not gonna be outside. I gotta go to the office, so he'll be inside all day. Sometimes I gotta go to the office. I work from home, so I'm usually always home. But on occasion, I gotta go. Today's that occasion. I'll be driving past Foam's house. What's his name? Foam 67. From here, part of the Toby family. I'll be driving past his house. I drove past yesterday. I didn't take the expressway. I drove through the country. I like driving through the country. Plus, it's easy. It's easier to drive with the windows down in the country than on the expressway. My air conditioner's still not working right. Come on. Come on. He don't listen to me. If I was one of them young female instructors from the dog school, he'd be listening like nothing. Like he was supposed to. But for Daddy, he don't listen. But that's okay. We still love him. Can you do a live stream at where you feed the cats and feed Toby? Oh, one of these days. One of these days. We don't do live streams from in the house, usually. A while ago, we did a few. Toby Tobes. Toby Tobes. Toby's only half the dog you see. The other half the dog you see is fur. There's just a little skinny dog under there. He's all bone and muscle. All bone and muscle. Come on. Morning. He's all bone and muscle and fur. Come on, leave it. There must be a girl dog that lives right around here because he's in these 2 yards. Come on. Hey, enough already. You're not supposed to be on that side anyway. You're supposed to be on this side. Virgo Beauty 1980 said hi. What's going on, Virgo Beauty? Come on, you're on the wrong side, buddy. Dragging me. He's actually walking me. Oh, that's all right, Aubrey. Not everybody can catch all of them. Even I don't catch them all. We miss Sunday. I was so busy Sunday. I wasn't going to live stream Sunday morning, even though we had an 11 o'clock live stream. Did I live stream Sunday morning? I don't believe we did. Did we, Toby? We walked. No, we didn't live stream. Yeah, I missed Sunday because I wanted to keep my head on. I wanted my head on right for the dog show. And it paid off because, like I said, we got our winner's dog. And if all the dogs would have been there, we would have got our 5-point major or our 3-point major. There were supposed to be 6 class dogs on Sunday. But a couple didn't show. So there was no 3-point major for Toby. We need 2 3-point major. That's what the win is called, a 3-point major. We need 2 of those, or they could be a 5-point major. That'd be fine too. It doesn't matter. But we need 2 of those to finish his championship. And it's like impossible to get in these border collies because we live in an area that there's not very many competing. So now we got to go really far. We went all the way to almost Youngstown, Ohio. But it was a 5-hour ride each way. It was a 5-hour ride each way. It was tiring, let me tell you. 52 million in the building, Tobe. 33 thumbs. You're doing good, little buddy. You're doing good. Everybody loves the Toby today and every day. I gotta set the lock on this because if a big truck goes by, the trash truck, Toby likes to dart out after him. Come on, watch out. Woo! Look, you can see what's in the distance there. The tall spire, you know where we're at, right? If you're a regular watcher, you know where we're at or what we're near. That's the landmark. Hey, Sebastian S., what's going on? Sebastian says, cute dog, isn't he? He's got to mark everything. That way we don't lose our way. Like Hansel and Gretel dropping the breadcrumbs. Toby's marking the way so we don't get lost. Come on. We can't stop at everything. (3-2) says, hello, Tobes. Toby Tobes. You know, when I turn on the steady motion on the phone for the camera, it lags. It makes it like almost slow motion. I don't know why it does that. So we have to put up with my jiggly camera hand. It's not as bad since I switched shoes. But these shoes kind of suck. Can't tighten them up. Oh, mercy, dog. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Aubrey says, I stayed up all night to watch your live stream. That's awesome to know. Toby enjoys that, I bet, knowing that he's got so many fans. If he knew. Just imagine if the dogs could talk to you. Oh, nice yard. You know, on trash days, whatever neighborhood we were walking through, I used to, if the trash cans were out here and I was walking by and I had Toby poo, I was carrying it, I would just drop it in a trash can, you know, not thinking nothing of it. The trash can's at the curb, but I was at a dog club meeting, the kennel club meeting, And we were talking about it one night. And the one lady was saying, oh no, don't ever do that. People will freak out on you. She said someone freaked out on her for doing that. What do you guys think of that? Is if the trash can's at the street, can't you just pick it up if you're walking by and you got a piece of trash in your hand? Like that right there. See the blue trash cans? Come on. See the blue trash cans? If that trash can's there, is it okay for me if I'm walking by and I got a pop cup or something in my pocket I want to throw away? Can I just throw it away right there? The trash can's at the curb, right? I believe the courts have held that the trash at the curb is public property, isn't it? The police can search your trash can, so it would make sense that I could just drop the poo in the trash can, right? Yeah, that would be... Oh. Ken Oath, it's okay, bro. Uh-oh. Who's Ken Oath? Did we miss something? Did we miss something? Miso for the soul. Do you ever see any other doggos during this time? Yes. We see lots of dogs. Probably a quarter of them meet with Toby. The owner will let them meet. But most people, they keep their dogs back. I don't know why. Maybe their dogs aren't controllable. That's usually the excuse. They'll say, my dog's not friendly or something. Toby wants to meet every dog. He didn't see the squirrel up here, or the rabbit. There's a rabbit right up here. He didn't see it, thank goodness. It was just here, Tobe. You missed it. Some dogs he interacts with, and some he doesn't. Most he doesn't, though. We got a neighbor dog. Come on, little buddy. The neighbor around the corner. We've been neighbors for 40 years. He's got a great big Labradoodle, or whatever they're called. Great big one. And he walks his dog around the same time. And we run into each other all over the place. And they'll play for a minute. Oh, I didn't see that. Ken Oath, it's okay, bro. Who's Ken Oath? Uh-oh, we got a view deleted message by Aubrey. Oh, yeah, we can't have that on here. Yeah, we can't have that message on there. Yeah, kind of watch your language, folks. It's not a kid channel, but my main demographic is 65 and older, if you could believe it. I'm not opposed to cussing. I cuss all day long. But not on the YouTube. Try not to. I know it slips every once in a while. And we're not perfect or nothing. And we're not preaching. Just you never know who's watching. There might be a kid out there. That's a new name, Toby. Let's see. Iman Luchik. I was only explaining what Ken Oath means. Oh. Rebel Neil Hart. What's going on, Rebel? Does that say Rebel? That says Reba. Good morning, Reba. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Good morning. Exactly. Yeah, you never know. I tag the thing not for kids, and we're not a kid channel. Even though we got animals on here. Come on, you got to come with me. We're not a kid channel. But you never know if they're watching. Remember to be good human, be respectful. Yes, yes. Reba, nothing much. How you? We're doing good. We're doing good. We're out for our morning. We might hit an hour and a half today. Closer to 2 hours. Come on, Toby. I got to leave early this morning. It is 7:20 a.m. right now. So we're going to walk in at least another half hour. Plus we're about 25 minutes from home and we're still headed away from home. So we'll still be out for a little bit. Come on. I'm thinking as long as I drive away by 9 a.m., I'm good to go. I'll wait till Toby's outside playing, have time. You know what I mean? To give him a little bit of time to play outside. The neighbors are home all the way around us. You know what I mean? Both sides, 3 sides and behind us. The one neighbor comes in, she'll come and check on Toby. I've never left him outside for the neighbors to watch, or left him with the neighbors, but I leave him in the house and the neighbors will come. The one next door neighbor, I've known her, shoot, how long have I lived? Over 40 years. She'll come in and feed the dog, feed the cat, things like that. Last weekend we had house sitter. We had house sitter and she cleaned house too. Hee hee. Well worth the money, right? Take Toby to work day. If I wasn't going to be there all day, I'd take him with me. But I'm going to be there if I'm going to be there 3-4 hours, it's fine. But I'm going to be there like 6 hours today, I think. That's too much. But he will go. I've taken him. I do work in document vaults. So they're enclosed vaults, you know what I mean, with just air systems or whatever, lights and air, computers. And when I first get to an office, when I got Toby with me, I take him around and everybody pets him and oohs and ahs, they know him already, where the place I'm going today. And they've told me bring him anytime and every time. They'd love to see him. But I don't like to wear out our welcome, you know what I mean? But yeah, I take him right in the document vault with me, and I tell him go sit, and he goes and lays down in a corner, and never moves, never makes a sound. He'll lay there for hours, and never moving, never making a sound. Isn't that something? Where if he was at home, he'd be running and looking out the windows and the doors and running around the yard, whatever. He's a good boy when he knows he's supposed to be super good like that. Is this a town in the U.S.? Yeah, we're in Michigan in the USA, 100 miles north of Detroit. 100 miles north of Detroit. Sun's coming up. It's going to be a gorgeous day in the 80s. And it's a beautiful morning. It was 60 when we walked out of the house. I don't think it's moved much because I'm still nice and cool. I'm not sweating yet. But I know when I do start sweating, it'll be bang. I'll be soaking wet and cold. Yep, it's a beautiful, beautiful day. Right, Tobes? Hey, little buddy. He's looking so nice. So he got groomed. He got groomed on Friday. And I brushed the heck out of him on Saturday. I brushed the heck out of him on Sunday. I added a little tiny bit of product Saturday to his top line because he had some hair sticking up. I mean, it was like he slept funny on it. It would not lay down. And I didn't have any power, so it's not like I could soak it and then blow dry it flat, So I used this, they call it a finishing spray. You use it when you're brushing the dog, because you're not supposed to brush a dry coat. Oh, there's a rabbit. You're not supposed to brush a dry coat. It'll break hair and tangle, or break tangles it'll mess up the dog's hair. So I used to just spritz it with water, and then the grooming lady told me put a couple drops of conditioner in there, hair conditioner. And I didn't have any at the house because I'm just a dude. I normally just use soap on a washcloth on my head. I don't have any hair anyway. So I got the finishing spray from the dog show store at the general merchandiser at the 2 dog shows ago. Leave it. Come on. He sees a rabbit. Come on, boy. Drive me crazy. It was a wrestling match. So I use that stuff. I don't know what's in it. For some proprietary blend, but it smelled really nice. And I spritzed his top line, and it laid down great. And then his they call it his pants, which are from here down. I spritzed that on both sides and a little in his tail because you could see the red, from it bleaching out. And he looked marvelous, but the groomer does an awesome job on him. But he's still looking pretty good, even though he's dirty. You can see his feet are filthy, but his coat still looks pretty good. I was just telling Rubble Bama boy, what's going on? Welcome. I was just telling my daughter I hadn't talked to you, Titlepro. Awesome. Reba Nailhart. Yep, Michigan. I'm looking at the chat for a second here. See what we missed. When I'm walking, I'm looking at the sidewalk. I'm looking for squirrels. I'm looking for rabbits. Sweet Faces 101 said hi, Toby. Toby, come and say hi to Sweet Faces. Meow. Sweet Faces 101. Good morning. Where are you watching us from? Sweet Faces. Stevie Wonder is in the building. Man, I wish my streets were clean like this. Steve-O Wonder. My eyes. Stevie O Wonder. That's funny. Oh, you gotta wash your feet when you walk on your streets. Yeah, that's one thing about USA. It's usually pretty clean, the smaller towns. Now, when you get to the big city, look, as we're talking about, it's clean. And there's somebody threw some trash down. When you get to the bigger cities like Flint, Detroit, even Saginaw, Muskegon, Battle Creek, bigger places like that, they're not as clean as like this area. Northern Michigan, the towns in northern Michigan seem to be cleaner than the big cities in the southern part of the state. But anywhere you go out in the country, it's usually pretty clean. Here we're in the actual city with ordinances, you know what I mean? You got to cut your grass, you got to shovel the snow, you got to clean up the trash. You pile the trash out there wrong, they'll send you a fine, you know what I mean? If it's not in the blue bin, you'll get in trouble. You know what made a big difference here is we've got a bottle refund law for carbonated drinks, beer, pop. I think they got it on like the tall teas and all that stuff too. Power drinks, what do they call them? Red Bull type stuff. There's a 10-cent deposit on everything. So that's why you don't see any pop bottles or beer cans laying around anywhere. Because people will be driving and they'll see a can or a bottle and they will stop and pick it up. They will stop their car and pick them up. I'm not kidding you. That's money. And there's a lot of poor people around. Oh, look at that nice pickup. What is that? Is that one of the lightnings or something like that? Very nice. So that's why you don't see bottles laying around. And we've got a mandatory recycling, all that kind of stuff. What kind of breed is your dog? I think he's a sheep dog. I could be wrong. Yep, he's a sheep herding dog. He's a herding class dog. He's a border collie. He's a great big border collie. A lot of them are small and scrawny. That's what won this weekend, was small dogs. Smaller dogs. But sooner or later we'll find the ones that like the big dogs. Hey, Big Banana Bro, what's going on? Big Banana Favored. Welcome, brother. Come and see Toby Dog. The Toby Dog walk. Come on, Bubba. Keep moving. If we stop, my knees are gonna lock up. Ooh, 4:27 in the morning. Are you up all night, Reba? Were you up all night or are you up early? Thanks for coming to visit. Thanks for coming at middle of the night. That means and staying. That means you enjoyed, right? You enjoy watching Toby Dog do his thing. Here, before you go, we'll let you hold the leash. How's that? How's that? You get to hold the leash before you go. What do you smell, Tobe? Girl dog? I'm betting there was a girl dog. Did something there. I'm betting it's girl dog. Come on. Come on, Bubba. Come on. Come on, let's keep moving. He's a handful, isn't he? Big Banana says, hey, everyone. 2:27 p.m. where he's at. Big Banana's one of our friends from Kenya, outside of Nairobi, or in Nairobi. I'm teaching my dog Leave It right now. Says Rebel Bama Boy. That's a good one. That's a good one to teach him. That Leave It. That's so important. That's one of those life and death commands. Telling the dog to leave that poison. Leave it, leave that squirrel. Leave it alone. Yep. Love the old houses. These are, let's see, didn't we just walk past on the sidewalk here? I don't see it. I thought this was the block that had the stamp on it. We might have passed it already. I think these are 1950s. Come on. Come on, let's keep moving. Leave it. See, Toby doesn't leave it. I had to drag him away from that and pop the leash thing. Come on. Come on, bad boy. Come on now. You're not supposed to be on that side anyway. What are you doing? Bad daddy. This one's got the stamp, but you can't read it. You see the stamp there? But I believe these are 1950s. Toby, hey. Hey. Come on now. Wow. He turned wild on me all of a sudden. Feral. Here's a stamp. Maybe we can read this one. 1951. Is that what that says? I believe that's what that says. 1951. Come on, Toby. Come on, Toby. You're supposed to be on this side. Here's another one. Can't read that either. Anyhow, Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, Toby. I'm going to be eating tacos while you and the cat are looking at each other. I'll put the Animal Planet on. I leave the Animal Planet on for the dog and the cat. Reba's from Washington State. Wow. Oh, yeah, that's 3 time zones over. Early morning. Big rabbit. Where's the rabbit? Where's the rabbit? Come on, come on. That was going to be my secret weapon this weekend. The word rabbit. Because when I tell him rabbit, he gets all excited. He stiffens up. He stands up straight. That was going to be my secret weapon this weekend, but I forgot it. I was so discombobulated Saturday. And Sunday I was concentrating super hard. I forgot all about my new secret weapon. Rabbit? Rabbit? Yeah. Yeah, Daddy messed that up. Gardening and cooking with Shalini. What's going on this morning? Hello, sister. How are you today? We're just about to make our curve home. When we get to this corner here, we're taking a right. Heading for the hills. Hey, Tobe. Head for the house. Good evening from your side. Good morning from my side. Bottles worth more than cans in deposit states. This way. When I was a teenager, we had some of the beer was nickel bottles. I don't know if they still are. It was the super cheap beer, Pfeiffer's, Wiedemann's. I was partial to the Wiedemann's. I could drink that women beer when I was a teenager. When we were teenagers in high school, when me and my little group of friends, we first started drinking beer. We would put our money together and split like a 6-pack of Michelob beer or Lowenbrau, something really cool, big name, high dollar beer. And and you'd split it with somebody and you'd get 3 beers for the night. And as we got older, we figured out that you could buy cheaper beer and get more. But it wasn't the cool beer, you know what I mean? So by the end of teenage years, we were what we would spend on a 6-pack of Lowenbrau or a 6-pack of Michelob. you could get a 12-pack of Wiedemann's for yourself. And those bottles were nickel bottles. So most of the time, they never even went back to the store. As teenage boys, you know what teenage boys do with bottles. That's usually what would happen. Bust them on the railroad tracks. I'm no party person, says Reba. I'm usually up all night. Sounds good to me. Hold a leash. I'm no party person. Hey, Mills. What about Nairobi? Well, that's where our friend Big Banana's at. There we go. Let me get further down through here. Anastasia, blessed. Does everybody got Aubrey? Who's gonna get Aubrey? Does everybody have Aubrey that's gonna go visit Aubrey? Today our next post is our friend Wamoyu Reinberg. Let's pin Wamoyu. Does everybody have Wamoyu? She's fun to watch. Go check out Wamoyu. She lives in one of the Scandinavian countries. And she takes us outside just like this for walks. Walks and walks and walks through parks and towns and villages, trips on the buses, and it's really cool. Really cool. Go check her out and come back. You're free to leave. You're free to leave. Go visit. Go visit. Watch a video. Like. Give her a thumbs up. Subscribe. Leave some messages. How do you call it? Leave comment in a video. And then come back and finish watching Toby. But you're free to go. Always. That's what we're here for, right? We're here for some dog walking and some some chat and some connect. People connect, making new friends, making new family. Near Seattle, Washington State up north. Oh, very cool. Best tacos in Michigan. Right now my favorite tacos. There's a place across from Saginaw Valley State University on I think it's Pearson, not Pearson Road. I can't remember the name of the road, but it's right across from the college on the south side by the 7-Eleven. It's called Sombreros, and on Tuesdays they have the $1.50 tacos, $1.25 with lettuce and cheese. But if you want tomatoes, it's $1.50. Right now, those are my favorite tacos. I got a buddy from childhood friend, my buddy Jeff. When he's working second and third shift, we go there every Tuesday. But he's on days right now. So for the next couple of months, there's no Taco Tuesday with Jeff. But it'll be back. It will be back. Every once in a while, I'll go by myself, but I'll get a takeout and sit in the parking lot with Toby. There's another taco place in Howell, Michigan. I can't remember the name of it, but the people they're white folks, but they actually lived in Mexico, and so the food is outstanding. But I haven't been there in a while. Too far to go for dinner. But the other one, there's a spot in Saginaw that's pretty good, but the tacos aren't the best. They're probably a 8 out of 10. But everything else, oh my goodness. The beef plate, they call it. Beef, rice, beans. The beef with the gravy, rice and beans and tortillas. That's called Raymond's Taco Hut. And the tacos are good, don't get me wrong. But they're not sombrero good, or they're not like that restaurant in Howell good. I can't remember the name of the restaurant in Howell. Come on. There was a dog just jumping against the window in the house and Toby was in the yard of. Chased him away, didn't it? Best tacos. I'm near Seattle. I bet there's all kinds of good tacos out there. Isn't there a huge Hispanic population in Washington State? You know, I'm Hispanic. And you know what I've learned? And I've worked all over the country as an adult. And I've learned that not all Hispanic people can make tacos. Not all Hispanic people can make menudo. The Mexicans is different. Mexican food is different than South American South American Hispanic food. Totally different stuff. And like I worked in Denver for a couple of months. Where you stay in the hotel, and then so you're eating at restaurants every night. Come on, we got to walk in the street. You're eating at restaurants every night. Well, the fellow I was there working with, we went and ate Mexican food everywhere. And he's a Hispanic fella from Hispanic Indian fella from not India continent, but Native American Indian. And we went and ate Mexican food all over, and the place where the actual Mexicans were cooking was what we liked, but the place where the South Americans were cooking, we didn't like. Like the menudo was usually terrible, and where the South Americans were cooking, I don't know why. Different flavors, I guess. Yeah, I've been to both Washington State and Washington, D.C. I went tuna fishing once in Oregon. My earliest childhood memory was from Washington State. We were there. My dad was career military, and we had got sent there. He had got sent there for some training school, and he took the family with him, and we were there. I was just babe in arms, but that's where I remember my first childhood memory, my earliest. And you know, me and Mom talked about it recently, and she couldn't believe I remembered it. She couldn't believe when I described it to her. She couldn't believe I had that memory. She said, "Bob, you're just a baby in arms. You were just a baby, like 6 months old, 8 months old." People get it mixed up all the time. Anywhere, anytime, JD, says Nature Lens Connect Raid. Hey, you must have caught the second plane. You must have caught the second plane, JD. DDD. Wow, we're way behind in the chat, Toby. Me 50M. Yay, it's me. I'd totally do a taco or two. Heck yeah. You know, I usually get 3 or 4. I usually get 3 or 4, but when I go to the Raymond's Taco Hut in Saginaw, they sell you a half dozen pack. Trompo Pastor is hard to beat. Yeah, we have a lot of Mexican food up here. Yes, says Reba. Yeah, there's all through the Midwest, all the way up to Canada. That was all part of Mexico back in the day. Saltwater Cowboy, what's going on? Says hello. Come on, Toby, come and say hi to Saltwater Cowboy. Hello, Saltwater. We had to stop for a second. I need a break. Yeah, like the Mexican food I always ate on the east side of the U.S. was red salsas. But when I worked out west, it was green salsas and green sauces, green chilies. Here we were eating red sauce. Reba says in her family they got Italian food. Yeah, Italian food's good. Oh, and Filipino food. Wow. That's all kinds of stuff in the kitchen going on. Oh yeah, look at the hedges. This one here says, look, what's that say? 1965. So the sidewalk was stamped in 65. The house, I'm guessing, is 65. But these houses over here are way older than that. This house, I believe, is 65 along the railroad tracks. But this house here is way older than that. So are those. We'll look for their sidewalk stamp. Come. Keep moving. We got to get home. I know I said we were going to take a longer walk, but we're about 10 minutes behind schedule, puppy. Yeah, I got to take a shower. Take a shower, feed a dog, feed a cat. Water the garden. Yes. Water the garden, pluck some veggies. My squash did terrible this year. My zucchinis. Horrible year for my zucchinis. I got another zucchini plant died over the weekend. Horrible year for cucumbers for me. My neighbor across the street, the herb garden's kicking butt. She started from seed this year for the first time. And I bought seedlings, but I also planted seeds, and my zucchini from seed give me hardly nothing. And then the vine borer got a bunch of them. So I'm not having a good garden year. The tomatoes are just now coming ripe. Nice neighborhood. 1965, the year your mom was born. Holy cow. Mom's old, huh? Reba, I'm about that year. I'm about mom's age. Come on, Tobes. I'm about mom's age. My mom is 83. She'll be, what is it? She'll be 84 this year. Yep, for sure. She's 83 now. So that tells you how old we are. Toby will be 4. Toby will be 4 years old the end of September. Still a young boy. Still a young kid. Teenager. He's in his teenage years, I think is what. But it's always like having a 3-year-old, you know what I mean? When you got animals, when you got dogs and cats. The cats, they can fend for themselves. But the dogs, they take so much care. It's just like having a 3-year-old. Look, he's part of the family, but look, I gotta keep him under leash. He's gotta stay tied up. Not that he couldn't walk off leash, but there's just so many rabbits and squirrels. Oh, he disappeared on me a couple weeks ago. We were off leash over here. We were 3 blocks from the house, off leash, and he saw a rabbit and he was gone. No matter what I told him, he was gone. Took me a little bit to find him. And he wasn't coming. He wasn't coming to me when I was calling him. But he will walk off leash and stay right with me a lot of the times until he sees the squirrel, you know. When we go out to the fairgrounds, we do a lot of off leash there too. Out by the horse barns and stuff. There's no horses there or livestock. My mom passed away in 2011. Oh, so sorry to hear. Yeah, that cancer's no joke. I've got an uncle battling. He's been battling for years. There's another fella that told me, oh, who was it? My Taco Tuesday buddy. He's been battling cancer on and off for years. One of Toby's teachers, one of Toby's dog school teachers, not at the dog school, a different dog school, he told me on Friday that they found cancer in his lung, but it was stage 1, just a little tiny thing. They hit it with radiation already. He hasn't had his follow-up yet, but they caught it super early. Yeah, he's supposed to be on the left. Oh, I'm on the right side of the street. I keep him on the left side of me, between the sidewalk and the curb. If I was on the other side of the street, he'd be walking in people's yards. And that's what I'm trying to stop. And it's been about 3 weeks now that he's been crossing over in front of me and going in people's yards. So I've been battling with that. But I'm not, I'm not on it enough to stop it from happening. Hey. No, I always walk in between the sidewalk and the curb. That way, when he's going to the bathroom and marking, he's not doing it on people's bushes that they paid for. Toby and the red-tailed hawks would solve my squirrel problems. Yeah, Toby loves to chase. Come on this way. He loves to chase. When he steps out the back doorway, he stands there for just a second or two, and then he shoots off like a rocket, like whether there's something there or not. And he rockets around the yard looking for the squirrels. They come in the garden all the time. My next door neighbor feeds them peanuts. So the squirrels take the peanuts into my garden and they bury them I use grow bags to grow all my vegetables in. The squirrels bury the peanuts in my grow bags and they dig up. So there's usually squirrels around. I use grow bags too, says Not Jethro Tull. Heck yeah. I garden between the fence and the house, and it's only 6 foot wide. And it's on, there's gravel there. Not gravel, but stone. I actually put that stone there when I was a teenager. It's still there. I had the stone taken out from the rest of around the house, but not there. Anyhow, that's what I garden on in between, and those grow bags are pretty cool. My garden, it starts early. I get vegetables early, and I usually get lots and lots of vegetables. But this year's off. I don't know. Some of my plants were mislabeled too that I bought seedlings. Like my beans. I planted the ones I planted. I know are pole beans because I took them out of the pole bean bag. You know what I mean? But I bought, to get started early, I bought some pole bean seedlings. Well, those all turned out to be bush beans. So my pole bean planters were full of bush beans. And I also planted seeds to grow up my trellises with the melons and the cucumbers and stuff, grow up the corn and all that. But the rest of them were bush beans. It pissed me off, let me tell you. Tobe, are you taking a break, little buddy? Hey, you hit 51 likes, buddy. Y'all, if you didn't already, please be kind and hit that thumbs up button. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up, show Toby some love. That'll help the algorithm push us out further. It tells YouTube that people are enjoying walking with Toby. Are you tired out already? Was that judge right about big bone not being able to work all day? Huh? Is that the truth? You can't work all day? You don't have a contract or nothing that says you get a break at 7:57. Kathy Elledge, what's going on? Welcome. Toby's taking a break. Toby decided break time. Lone Traveler ZZZZ says, lovely neighborhood. Come on, Bubba, let's keep moving. We got to get home. We were supposed to be home 15 minutes ago. But I had to take that left. And now I'll still be on my way by 9. I'll have to go get a Starbucks, Tobe, but you don't get a PUP cup today. No cup for Toby. Holy smokes. Where did we stop? We stopped at a Starbucks this weekend. I'm trying to think of where the heck we were. In Ohio somewhere. And they give Toby a pup cup that big. A great big giant pup cup. I'm like, holy cow, Toby's going to love you. Oh, we were on the Ohio Turnpike at one of the rest areas. I stopped. I needed something to eat. And I went in the rest area. You know, on the Turnpike. Y'all been on Turnpike before? They've got rest areas that have restaurants and big travel centers, gas stations. It was a Burger King. They had a Burger King and a fried chicken place, I think. But the Whopper meal, to get a Whopper meal was 17 something. Holy cow. So I just got a coffee from the Starbucks and we left. But Toby got a pup cup. And like I said, that it was a full-size cup. What do they call it? The small coffee cup called? There's the regular, the tall cup. You know, the tall? I think it's called a tall. But usually it's just usually they give them just a little cup like that. He was excited. He was eating pup cup for a minute. I hit the like button, says Reba. Yeah, Toby's tired, but as soon as he eats, about 15 minutes later, he'll be ready to do it all over again. But I will be gone. Maybe I'll ask the neighbor to walk him when she comes in to check on him. He's crate trained. He can sit in the crate for hours, but I don't put him in the crate. I just let him run the house. I lock the doors. Certain doors are closed. Kitchen door, I put a gator. I close the gate at the kitchen, that kind of stuff, you know. Toby's if you're not home, he'll knock the trash over and get in the trash. And I think it's because you didn't take him with you. So if you leave Toby home, you gotta pick the trash can up and put it in the kitchen sink. If you leave Toby home, because he will. That's his revenge. Bye for now, Reba. Take it easy. Come back anytime to visit. Next time you come back, you get your blue jacket too. Triple pup cup, nice. Yeah, it was the great big one. Hey, and I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not gonna omit, but I took a taste of that pup cup. It was tasty, let me tell you. You know they make their own whipped topping, and it's not full of sugar. It's not like Cool Whip or anything. That's all sugar. So that's why it's safe to give it to them. It's just not every day. Just not every day. We're not. Oh, you want to cross over already? You want to cross over? We'll cross over. We're late. We can bend one more corner. Look at the way the sun glistens off his coat. He's so beautiful. You know, I get to look at him every day, but I still watch him walking all the time. He's so sleek. Okay, come on. Okay, come on. He runs the perfect border collie way with his head down. You know, most dogs you see, they're trotting with their heads up. But border collies, they trot with their heads level or down. He'll even drop his head even lower and trot. And the reason they can do that, see, there he is right there. The reason they can do that is they got extra wide spacing between their shoulder blades at the top. That's one of the first things when the judges are going over the dogs. First, they look them in the face. They touch them on the head. Come here. They examine their head, their structure, their ears. They feel the spine, all the muscles in the shoulders and everything, and then they feel where the shoulder blades are, and they put their knuckles like this to feel how wide the gap is between their shoulder blades, to see if it's a 2-knuckle gap. It's supposed to be right here, and that gives them the ability to do the border collie walk, where they're down and low to the ground. You know what I'm talking about? When they got their head down and their body's in a straight line. Yeah, I appreciate it, Reba. Come back all the time. I'm moderator for my Betsy Martha. All right, have a good. Yeah, he wants to work. We're gonna go. I got to get the email out. Maybe I'll get it today. there's a there's a clinic they're going to do. They have them all the time, but I finally found one I want to sign up for, where they're going to do aptitude testing for the dogs, and you can choose sheep or cattle or both, and I'm gonna sign him up for both. He'll get to go out there with a pro herding guy, pro instructor, and they'll put him through the paces to see if he has any kind of ability, interest, aptitude, whatever you want to call it, for herding. And maybe that's something we could get into. Not, just taking him for lessons, so he can compete, maybe his dad does that. His dad does herding. Give him something to do. We can't. He's a great agility dog, but I can't do it because my knees are so tore up. There's absolutely no running around the agility ring for me. Otherwise, he'd be doing agility. But we've taken classes, but I just can't. I can't do it. I can't even take the next level class because it's just the running around can't do. Poor dog. He's perfect prime years for it too. He does really good in the classes. He can run up the A-frame and the dog walk and jump through the tires and all the jumps and everything. Excuse me. He can do the weave pulls. Hi, never mind, says, what a beautiful coat. Yes, it is. We try. Give him something to do. Well, it gives me something to do too. Like I would never be out here walking all these miles every day if it wasn't for him. Come on. And I don't want him to be bored. Because if he gets bored, then what happens. Then your furniture gets tore up, your shoes, everything. Border collies develop issues if they don't get enough exercise. What are you doing? Come on. Suddenly got the dry throat. I'm gonna go say hi. Come and say hi. Suddenly got super dry throat. Oh, can't even breathe.
Right? There's a lot of pollen out right now. I woke up and sneezed twice this morning. Let me check a pocket. There it is. Dear Miss. Good boy. There we go.
Thank you. It was just one come around the corner.
There you go. So your dad can go get a drink. One more. Good boy. Thanks. You're my petting for the day.
We fell apart on Saturday. I choked. It started with me. And then, but Sunday we won the class dogs. So,
good.
But two of the dogs didn't show up, so we didn't get our 3-point major that we drove 5 hours to go compete for.
Oh, no.
Yeah. We would have got one of the 3-pointers. Yeah.
Why, because 2 other dogs didn't show up?
Yeah, you got to have X amount of dogs for 1 point, for 2 points, 3 points, 4 points.
Gotcha.
But we won on Sunday. We didn't win the breed, but we got to compete for breed. Where Saturday we didn't even get to compete for breed because we didn't make it out of the class. We lost to a pro on Saturday.
Your dad's so soft. We're gonna run you over.
Well, thanks for the biskies. Mm-hmm. I gotta head down. Head down to Howell. Fun. Come on, Bubba. Treat time, yes indeed. She's got treats for Toby every day. That's who we get our eggs from. our neighbors. She raises chickens too. They used to have dogs. They used to have Bichons, and now they raise chickens. They got some chickens, and we get our eggs from over there. Toby loves those eggs. Well, buddy, it's time to say goodbye. You done walked with hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of people. And we made it back to the house. Time to say goodbye. Time to feed a dog, feed a cat, take a shower, get my butt to work. Thanks everybody for coming to visit. Thanks for walking with us. There's no berries right now. There's no berries right now. Maybe in a couple of weeks. Thanks everybody for coming to visit. Thanks Nature Lens for bringing the raid. And thanks all the raiders. We had a good walk today. We walked and walked and walked. I'm not even going to guess at the mileage because we went off in different directions we don't normally go. Catch us tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be on around 6:30 again. And we'll do it all over again. Toby Dog. Same old thing. We'll walk. Toby will pee on everything. We'll stop. We'll take a break. We'll read some chats. And we'll connect. Y'all behave and be cool. Peace out. We'll see you next time. Toby Dog, are you ready for some breakfast? Are you ready for some breakfast? Come on. Come on, it's breakfast time. Yay. Yay, Toby Dog. Y'all behave and be cool. Game over, and we'll see you next time. We'll see you on the streets, fam. We'll be on the YouTube for part of the morning. I'll have it on while I'm driving, but don't tell anybody. I turn it on and put it on the seat next to me so I can hear and see all the friends. Y'all behave and be cool. Peace out. Bye. Game over. Game over. The game over crew. They know their job. The game over. Bye, fam.